Hi, welcome back to Strategic Planet. Today I want to spend a little bit of time giving you an insight into how you can create a website using the free version of WordPress. Now what you can see on the screen here is the home page when you log straight into to WordPress. I'm not going to go through the details of how you register. Hopefully that will be self-explanatory. But essentially what you get is a view of some of the people that you might be following. What you want to do is go to the top left hand corner once you have logged in and registered into WordPress, and click on My Site, and that will take you to your details, and it will show you the analytics of your sites in question. Now, before you embark on building a website or a blog or some sort of digital platform as such, you really need to design it. And I've got here an example of a basic wireframe that I've done in Word. Now at some point in the future I will do an article on the free versions of wireframing platforms that are available online. But what it is essentially a plan of what you want to produce. So here I've got my basic wire version, which is basically a number of tables. And essentially I want a Parallax website. Now you're probably saying to yourself, what do you mean by a Parallax website? Well, I will come back later on, and as I go through this presentation, explain what that is. It, for simplicity purposes, can be seen as a almost like a single landing page with images, text, images, text, images, text, etc. So I've got my header image, my main sort of landing page image at the top, which has menus linked at the top. So this really makes it the website text, and then I've got panels with text associated with it going all the way down. So with this in mind, I go back to WordPress, and you can see themes or personalize themes. And if I click on the actual themes, not customized but themes itself, it will list everything that is available. Now at the moment I've got a website called Digital Marketing Degrees, and you can see Dara is the site that is active, but it also shows you everything else that is available for you to potentially use. Now you can see some have a cost associated with them, but really we were focusing on the free version, so go to the top right hand corner and filter it down to just the free versions, and you can identify potential sites or the look of sites that you think, yeah, that's probably what I want. But remember my wireframe, it had a specific view. Now I know quite a number of the themes already because I've looked at all the details, and the one that I'm interested in is the one called Affinity. So what I could do is just have a quick look at the details of it, and to do that you see the little three dots. If you click on that, it'll give you a number of options. One is to do a live demo, one is to activate it, one is to try and customize it, info or support. Let's just have a quick look at the live demo first. So I click on live demo, and this shows me what it's made up of. Now this is what I mean by Parallax. Essentially you've got a number of images that you can scroll through, and you can see the different images that appear. And if I just remind you again of my wireframe, I had header image, panel 1 image, panel 2 image, all broken up by text, and I had at the top the menu bar and the footer text. So this is exactly the design that I'm looking for. So the menus at the top, even this one's got a drop down menu as well. It's got the main image with words in it, words, text underneath, another image, text, image, text, etc, etc. and then you can see a list of footer options that are available. So this is the one that I think will be suitable for me. Now, I'm already in a site that is live, and I want to create a new one. So what I have to do is, rather than activate this design for an existing site, I need to go back and create a new site. So I'm just going to close this down and then do switch sites. This shows me what I have in place already, and I want to add a new site. We're going to focus on creating a WordPress site, and we'll focus on a blog. Now this really here is to help identify a theme that's in place. Now when you're starting out, you might not be familiar with any of the themes, and this will filter down some of the themes that are available. We know that we're after a website, so we're going to click on the middle option. Then it's going to ask you for a name that you want to call your website. I've got in mind the City of London, and let's see what comes up. You'll get a number of options. The first that usually appear are premium options, so these are the ones that you have to pay. The free version will usually come up with something that ends in site or blog, which is a pity, because many years ago when I started working with WordPress, that wasn't the case. But I think they're trying to get more people to opt in to the paid version, which is fair enough. But because we're focusing on the free version, this is what we're going to use. So I'm happy with this this name. You'll notice as well that I did have the space city, space of space London, etc., as you would write it normally. But because this is part of the URL, it's all joined together. So I click select, and then it gives you the options of going premium if you want to, but I'm going to stick with the free version. And then it will say, yep, we're ready to go. Let's go and view the site. So I can click on that and it will take me to my site. But what it didn't do was give me the option of choosing a theme. So it's just thrown up this particular theme, which has a lot of items in place, but this is not how we want to design it. So we go back to what we were looking at previously and click on themes. See, that's what's active at the moment, Dara, which is not really what we want. Let's look for affinity. There we go. And then I'll click activate that. So we're ready.